Hey y'all want to stick around and have dinner with us tonight? Look at here. Country style steak, gravy, macaroni and cheese with a twist, and some mashed potatoes, homemade biscuits, and some green peas. Y'all hang out and I'll show you how I made it. Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Sunday. I'm Rhonda from North Carolina, and on today's video, I'm going to be making some country classics. I'm in the mood for some country-style steak with some mushroom and onion gravy, and some macaroni and cheese, and some mashed potatoes. So I hope y'all hang out with me, okay? So let's get to that. My phone is doing some crazy things. I'm videoing, and it's like when I see myself in my phone, it's like it's moving in slow motion or something. I don't know. I've reset it. I don't know what's wrong with it. So I hope it's gonna be okay. Let's pray. Okay, y'all. I cut up some onions right here. That's 2 small onions. And I've got some mushrooms that I had to wash. I don't like to put them under, a lot of water because it makes the texture different. But they were so dirty, I had to. And I've got 4 pieces of cube steak that I've been soaking in buttermilk. And what I done, I pounded it out a little bit more because it felt really tough. So I just wanted to give it a little extra beating. Alrighty. And over here, I've got some potatoes going, and I've got my water heating up for a couple of cups of this. And I got a couple of cans of these butter beans. I'm not sure I'm gonna fix them. We're gonna see, because I do love butter beans. Okay, so let's cut up these mushrooms. Now I need to go ahead and fix these because once you wash them, they lose their, they get fragile, I think. So we're just gonna cut these up. Hope y'all having a great day. It's beautiful today outside. It's just real windy. I went out there earlier and was trying to clean out my car a little bit, and daggone, the wind was blowing the leaves and stuff in just as fast as I could get it cleaned out. You'd think it was March, the way the wind's blowing, but I guess it's a cold front coming in. Just throw these over here. But yeah, I don't really care about, I usually wipe my mushrooms off, but they were so dirty that wiping was not getting it. And these are baby bellas or portobellas. Portobello. I told the lady down the street, she works at the little country store. Her name is Brenda. If you watching, hey Brenda. But she has to work till 9:30. And I asked her if she had any supper. She said no. I said, well, I'll bring you a plate. She said, well, thank you. I'll do that from time to time. Okay, so let's put the mushrooms over in this tray here. Every time I start videoing and I start cooking, my stomach starts growling. But I haven't eaten today. Let's put that over there for a minute. Okay, I've got my pan heating up over here. All right, I'm heating up my good old skillet here, my electric fry pan thing. And if y'all watched any of my videos, it does have a mind of its own. So I'm just saying. I want to saute these first. And I do like a lot of onion, so that's totally up to you. Smelling good. And I'm going to put a little bit of salt and pepper in this. And I've got a little bit of olive oil in this pan. Where is some salt and pepper? And if you do it from up high, like, then you can cover more area. You can cover more area. A little bit of pepper. And that salt will help draw out some of that, release some of that moisture too. I've got some new subscribers. Thank y'all. I'm so excited. Smelling good. All right, I'm gonna cook these up, and I'll be right back. We're gonna batter up or dredge our cube steak. Okay, don't go nowhere. I'll be back. I have some minced garlic paste. I really like this. I like it better than the jarred. This tastes more like garlic. So if you haven't tried it, give it a whirl. It's by Gourmet Garden. I got it at Walmart. It goes a long way too. It doesn't have that vinegary flavor from the jarred garlic. I tried it and I couldn't take it. I mean, you know, whoever likes it's fine. I just couldn't. Alrighty, it's looking good. Looking good. A little bit more. Good for you. Good for you. You wanna burn it. It's nothing worse than burnt garlic. And I think that's good enough because it's gonna cook some more. I wish y'all could smell this. Y'all getting ready for Thanksgiving? Y'all shoot me a comment and let me know where you're from, where you're watching from. I would love to know. Okay, let me turn this down. I got my noodles in there and my macaroni's going. And I'm spilling my water. I'm always spilling something. My hands. I could eat just that. All right. Let's batter our cube steak. Like I said, I soaked that in buttermilk. And that's gonna be, that's gonna help our flour. And what I've got in here is all-purpose flour. with salt, pepper, a little bit of garlic powder, and some onion powder. And that's it. And I put right much pepper in it because I think the black pepper is great on that. And I'm going to save some of this flour for my gravy because it's going to be cooked. So it's not like, you know, we're not cooking it. You're going to press that down in there. Okay. And I like to let it come to room temperature before I fry it. But the buttermilk helps tenderize it also. You can soak this, you know, several hours ahead. And if you have a piece of meat that will not get tender or you're afraid it's not going to be tender, get you some baking soda and about, I don't know, depends on what you want to make tender. But you can Google it. But get you some baking soda and mix it with some water and put your meat in there for, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes or so. And that baking soda helps break those strands of protein, those molecules. It's a scientific explanation for it. And that will absolutely help your meat be a lot more tender. And I've done it, it works. I've done it with sirloin steak. You have to rinse it off before you cook it though. You don't want to cook it with the baking soda flavor on it, but it absolutely does work. Alrighty. Shake that up a little bit. Now I'm gonna sneeze. That pepper. Okay. Missed a spot. Okay, let me get this up and we'll fry it. All right, if you want to know if your grease is ready, or your oil, whatever you're using, there you go. So I think it's good. Got about 1/4 of a cup of vegetable oil in here, maybe a little bit more. It probably looks more to y'all than it does to me. We're gonna brown both sides of this. Okay. Okay, get this going and I'll be right back. Let's see if they need to be flipped. I'm going to take some of this grease out of here. I've done it. Oh well, that's all right. Probably gonna come off anyway when you cook it in the gravy. All right, I'm gonna add a little bit of flour. Turn the heat up. I should have named my channel The Clumsy Cook, because I just took my macaroni off the stove and spilt, shoot, I ain't gonna say half of it, but I spilt a couple of tablespoons in the sink. So I had to clean that up, y'all. All right, so we're gonna brown this flour, and then we're gonna add everything back in here after we make our gravy. Our gravy. And you wanna leave all these little pieces of stuff in there. That's what gives it flavor. Flavor. So you want to add as much flour as you've got grease. Try to. And the darker, if you want your gravy dark, then you need to get the flour that dark. If you understand what I'm saying. Smelling yummy. I don't like mine real dark. And I'm using water and some milk, whole milk, just a little bit. You don't have to use milk. You can use all milk. You can use beef broth, whatever you like. And that's about the way I like it. And I'll get a whisk and whisk all this together. And I'll have to add some more water, I know. See what I mean? One of them daggone days, y'all. I think we'll have some spoon for dinner. Oh, man. I'm about to sweat. I'm about to break out in a sweat. What a wonderful world. I'm gonna break up all of this, and it will break up. Excuse me, y'all. Now you can make your gravy darker. What a wonderful world. It's called Kitchen Bouquet. You can add a little bit of that. That gives it great flavor. And this is made out of pure vegetables, y'all. Pure vegetables. And see? Now I like this. This tastes great. Look at there. Now that's not too dark for me, but Randy will love it. That's about right. And it's called Kitchen Bouquet. And I'm telling you, it's made out of all vegetables and spices. All right, let me get a little bit more water. Check it for some salt. I gotta make another roux for my macaroni and cheese. Yeah, it needs some salt. It needs salt. Ooh, I done broke out in a sweat, y'all. Still need some salt. That's gravy for you. Gravy likes salt and pepper. All right, let's add all that goodness back in there. How about that? Yeah, baby. Yes, baby. I could eat that on a piece of toast. What you talking about? We're gonna have to make some biscuits. Doesn't that look yummy? Yes, it does. Turn it down. I'm gonna add just a little bit more water because I don't want it to be too thick for when I put my cube steak in there. You gotta have it a little loose because it's gonna thicken back up. I love gravy. I like gravy. Let me get a clean spoon. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now we're going to, y'all, if I'm sniffling, I don't mean to. I have been outside today. Then we're going to let this cook for a while. Okay? Now, hot flush! I'm going to cover this up and turn it down on medium. This thing's got a mind of its own. These mashed potatoes, I have put a little bit of milk in it this time, but I've got half a block of cream cheese, and this is about 5 potatoes. No, 6. 6 potatoes. About that big. They're not very big. And half a block of cream cheese, about a half of a stick of butter, salt and pepper, a little bit of garlic, and I'm going to add some onion powder and some garlic powder. Now I have also cooked these potatoes with some onion in it and mashed them up, and that's really good. I don't know if y'all have ever had that. I'm sure you have. And I like to fry some, daggone it. What's the name of it? Can't think of nothing today. Okay, it's shallots. I had to think a minute. You can crisp up some shallots and put them on top of your mashed potatoes. Is really good. Hold your ears. Now that's good. And you can use your mixer. I just don't want to get mine out. I don't mind lumpy potatoes. I've said that before. And I'm gonna sit this on the stove in a little pot of water, and it'll keep them warm. Alrighty. See, I just got some aluminum foil over it, and I just got that little pot sitting in a big pot with some water, and it keeps them warm and they don't scorch. Now I gotta make another roux. Alrighty. Now we're gonna make our mac and cheese. I got about 4 tablespoons of butter, 3.5, 4 tablespoons. Trying to let it get heated up. And there we go. Got the butter going. And I'm gonna put in some flour. Got 4 tablespoons of flour. All purpose, it doesn't matter. I don't think it matters. I've used both. And a little bit of salt. Some salt. Where's my pepper? The pepper done disappeared, y'all. Sitting right here. Okay. I'm gonna brown that a little bit, get it all mixed up. I might want to add just a little bit more. Add a little bit of garlic powder. And some onion powder. think I'm gonna do the lima beans. I've got to make biscuits. Okay, now let's add some milk. It's 2 cups of milk. I'll probably have to put some more in it, I'm sure. I washed these. Let me get some more milk. Okay, I'm gonna add about a teaspoon of yellow mustard. You can use ground mustard. I do that sometime too. And if you want nutmeg, you can put that in there, but I'm not gonna do that. All right, when this gets to going, I'll be back. I think it's about to thicken up. I bet you if I put it on low, like the way this stove does most of the time, it would probably go on high. That's what it does. It's, I think it's wired backwards. It's weird. It's a non-American made stove, I think. And I mean, I'm not criticizing it, I'm just saying when Randy installed it, he had to do a lot of adding to cords, and not really cords, but he had to get a different one to, so it would be long enough to reach to the box underneath the stove, yeah, underneath the cabinet. It barely reached where he could hook it up to the electricity. Let me check my meat over here, y'all. Looking good. Looking good. Okay. All right, let me show you what kind of cheese I got going on here. Okay, I love this stuff right here. And it's not hot. It's really not. I'm telling you, it's not hot. It's just got a little bit of heat, but it's not like hot. So I got a half a jar. We're not finished. That just gives a little bit of something. Then I've got about 2 cups of sharp cheddar and about 1/4 of a cup of Parmesan. And this is fresh grated Parmesan. It's not Pecorino, it's just Parmigiano Reggiano. Parmigiano Reggiano. And this is freshly grated. And I may have to add some back, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I told y'all, you put it on low, it's gonna crank up. Crazy stove. I'll be right back, y'all. Now we add some mozzarella. About 1/4 of a cup, ever how much you want. Whatever you want. That'll get that to melting. Preheat your oven to 350. So you got your pimentos in there and your little jalapeños that aren't hot. Because if it was hot, I would not eat it. Melt. All right, y'all. I went ahead and poured my sauce in here. I got a little bit of sauce left over, but I am going to save that because I can absolutely freeze it. Okay, I might add just a little bit. Well, I don't know if I need to add a little bit more. Hold on. No, I don't think I do. Okay, and I've got a casserole dish here. It's the 9 by 11, 9 by 13, something like that. I'm not sure, y'all. I've got some new ones my sister bought me, but I don't want to use them until Thanksgiving. All right, I'm gonna pour that in here. All that cheesy wonderfulness. I'm gonna freeze some of this macaroni and cheese for Randy's daddy. That's what I do. He'll love that. Alrighty, yummy, yummy. And then you want to take a little bit of butter. Just a little bit. Just pour it over top of it a little bit. Yep, nobody said this was low calorie, right? Then I have some breadcrumbs. Not breadcrumbs, panko. Panko. I'll get it together, y'all. I'm just tired. Okay. And I've got a couple of, well, probably just 1 tablespoon now because I just put 1 tablespoon on top of the macaroni and cheese. And I'm going to just mix that up with the butter. Get it all out. And this is probably a 1/2 cup to a cup of panko, depending on how much you like or want. Okay, that's mixed up pretty good. Now, I do have a little bit of bag cheese. I'm going to have to use it. But if you've never tried your macaroni and cheese, with a little bit of the Tostitos cheese dip, the jalapeños. It is delicious. Delicious. You want to sprinkle some of these. I'm going to use my hands. They're clean. That's what they're for. All right. 350 for about 35 to 40 minutes until bubbly. I'm gonna run this down to the store to my friend Brenda, and I'm waiting on the biscuits. And I'm gonna tell you what, we haven't eaten yet. I got grease on my finger. We haven't eaten yet, but I tasted the macaroni and cheese. It's off the chain. All right, I just got back from taking the food to my friend, and here we go. I did heat up some green peas so it wouldn't be all carbs. And there's my biscuits, and there we go. Country supper. Wished y'all was here to take a bite. So here we go. How is it?
Good.
It's good, he said. So, I put a little garlic in them potatoes. It's good. Y'all. And that macaroni and cheese with that twist, y'all got to try that.
No, I'm not a fan of macaroni and cheese, but I like it.
Oh, it's so good. I haven't eaten all day. So, I will put the recipes in the description box. And if you've never put this in your mac and cheese sauce, you need to try it. Because it's not hot at all with the jalapeno. Oh, it's so good. I just told him it ain't no way I can eat all this. I never do. But he's getting his second biscuit. Aren't they pretty? All right, y'all. I'm going to go. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time on A Taste of Country.
Bye.
Bye. God bless.